Well, that little video I already made about being lost and ending up at the tail of the dragon is just going to have to wait, because right now I'm in the middle of this whole Gypsy Gene thing starting this weekend. Now, for those of you who don't know what's going on with that, last year up in Arkansas, I helped a friend of mine die from cancer, and I stayed with her the whole time, and she left me her motorcycle. And Scotty, Princess Scotty, the other Scotty from down here in Mississippi, he came up and got the bike. She had no place. She left it to me. If she would have lived, he'd brought it back to her, but she didn't. So his idea is that we have a fundraiser to raise money for cancer, but we're not giving money to any cancer societies. We're going to give it directly to the people who have somebody in their family that's sick, to help offset their financial burdens during that time. So that's what's going on. Anyways, I have to get into that now, I guess, because it's just starting. It's like Tuesday, I think. I think today's Tuesday or Wednesday, and the thing starts Friday. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing. And so anyway, I have come down here to Mississippi, and I just met the guys, some of the guys yesterday, and that's what this video is going to be. It's pretty fucking funny. Anyways, I'm just going to show you my digs, and then I'm going to get the video rolling, and you guys can see what kind of bullshit went on yesterday while Princess Scotty was trying to change the oil on his brand new Milwaukee 8, which he just don't know how to do. He'd never done it before, so it was fucking hilarious. So let's take a look at where I'm staying right now. Chair I was just sitting in. This is Scotty's land. Okay. And my place is, of course, over here. There's the fan you're about to hear about, and these are my digs. And with that, let's go see what the princess is doing. See, there's two Scotties here, and this is the other one. Hey, Princess.
Sir.
Show us your back.
Huh?
He's getting his tent ready. Show us your back. Turn around. He ordered a bunch of these shirts. They're going to be for sale at the rally. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys a link at the end of this, one of them boxes that you push. That'll take you to the Gypsy Gene series. Take you to the first one. The last one actually made the biggest splash of anything I ever did. But it was just fantastic what happened. So, but with that, let's get into this video. I'm trying to help old Scotty here, change his oil on his Milwaukee 8, but he's bitching. He ain't never done this bike before. So, he's bitching, but he's taking a little bit of my direction. Of course, I ain't never changed oil on a Milwaukee 8 either. What's up, man?
How's it going?
Yeah, we're trying to help Scotty here do his oil, but what is it your wife called you?
Princess?
A princess.
I'm the redneck princess.
Yeah, he's a redneck yuppie princess, and he's trying to learn how to do something to his bike, and it's like a major operation for him to change his oil. You think I was doing a top end or something?
Did you do it by hand first? Shine that light.
I'm supervising. Actually, I gave him a few good ideas.
So we're gonna take. Come over here and meet Scooter Tramp, the famous Scooter Tramp.
Meeting all these guys for the first time.
Get ice cream today. He had his ice cream.
Hello.
Big man.
How you doing?
The last 9 months, so it's technically 9/10 of the law is mine.
Jeannie's bike? Does that mean you're gonna ride it?
It don't matter. Now, you ain't gonna sell it.
What do you mean I ain't gonna sell it? She told me sell it if I want.
Too. I went and met her. I spent some time with her. I love her too. So yeah, you can get rid of her bike.
Well, but she don't love you as much as me, because she told me to do whatever I want with her motorcycle. She dead. She don't care. That's what she said. And I got her on video saying that.
Yeah, well.
And you ain't got shit except the bike.
Except the bike. That's right. Except the bike. And if you keep being ugly, I'm not taking you to get ice cream anymore.
Okay. Whatever. See, that's why he's all bitchy. He gets real bitchy when he's got to work, when he's doing shit to his motorcycle. Is he always like that?
He's always like that. Just
Yeah.
look over.
That's why my wife calls me a princess. I'm a princess.
He's immature for his age. Princess. She called you a princess.
That's Mr.
Not a
Redneck
prince.
Princess to you.
Mr. Redneck, yuppie princess. That's what he
you're
is.
a yuppie.
That's what he really is.
You show all your viewers over there your fan blowing up in your shed where your tent's at.
My fan?
told
I
him,
got a fan in my
he
tent.
acts like he's tough and all, living in a tent. He's up there in my shed with a fan blowing on.
I got a
Eating
fan
ice
in my
cream
tent.
every day. I had to carry him to get ice cream.
I'm moving up. I'm moving up. I got to get me a new jacket and shit too, don't I?
He
And a new
cried.
bike. I got to get a new bike too. That's going to be a problem.
You ain't smart enough. to
Maybe
work
you
on
just
these
give
new
me
bikes.
this one. You can go get another one. You're always getting a new one all the time anyway.
I'm gonna ride Gypsy Jean's bike.
Yeah, you wouldn't know how to start it.
I rode that thing before. All right, we got 3
It's a regular motorcycle. So now that I have a fan on my tent, because he put it out there, plugged it in, aimed it at my tent, and turned it on, and I didn't turn it off. Now I'm a sissy.
He won't let you sleep inside?
I don't want to sleep in there.
You won't sleep inside.
No, not unless it'd have to be a lot hotter for that. Look at that place. I ain't gonna lower myself to that. Funny, but I'm kind of serious. I actually mean it. I can lower myself to his level. What an endeavor. Whenever I change my oil, I don't get an entourage.
I wonder if I can use that tomorrow.
What you gonna do with 2 hogs?
Cook them and let everybody eat them.
Let everybody eat them.
Yeah, it's small hogs. It was like 40 pounds apiece.
Yeah.
After they was dressed out. So I figured that everybody, the club and you and whoever else is up there Thursday and Friday, be able to eat and enjoy it.
When are you going up?
I'm gonna go up Thursday evening after work, and we're gonna set the camper up. Then come back Friday after I get off work.
There gonna be anybody there tomorrow and the next day?
Well, we got about 6 spots in there already.
Oh,
We got them coming. My phone hadn't stopped since Sunday night. It has been ringing off the hook from Memphis, out of Kentucky.
that many
Illinois.
people's coming.
If all of them that come that's called me, the game warden, Scotty, and Preacher, we're probably looking at about 100 to 150 bikes.
Well, that's good for a first deal here.
It is. It is.
Did Scotty tell you how he wanted to pick who gets the money next time? You tell him your idea, Scotty. It's your idea.
Well, I want us to take nominations.
I'll start asking folks if they know anybody who needs this money. And then they can start sending emails and they can pick them.
Right.
That makes sense to me. I thought that was a good idea.
Yeah.
We get these guys involved
And just bump these
and
up.
let them figure out who, they know somebody who's sick, right?
Operate.
And then we talk to them and then see what we got and see who gets it.
Right.
I thought that was a good idea.
Well, we're going to tell the people next, have their calendars marked for next year, and it's going to be bigger and better because we got vendors that's going to come in next year. Be selling like leather, jewelry, all kind of bike stuff, and different types
All
different
right, you
types
come
of
down
food.
with it. It's on that little plastic thing.
Plastic thing?
Are you good? Come on. You good? Come on.
What are you thinking for a date?
I think it's the third Saturday of June. So it'll be the third weekend of June.
Is that when the weather's good here?
Well, I mean, it's
That's a biggie here. That's a
It'll be about like it
biggie.
is now. I mean, it's not got to the hot part yet. Still at night it's cool, and daytime when you're riding it's cool.
I don't.
But I think it, and because once we set this date, everybody's going to be looking forward to the same time of the year. So you need to get out of that
Working
habit.
on the bike.
out of what?
Ask him. It's his bike.
How you doing? I'm nasty.
Daughter.
How doing?
I'm changing all my bike, trying to get ready for
One of the
rally.
daughters, I
This
think.
is Cornbread. He's the
How you doing?
president of the bike club. That's his wife, Little Devil.
And that's
Road Rash, his son.
That's a cool name.
That's Scooter Tramp, Scotty.
Well, I'm Haley. Nice to meet y'all. I don't have a cool nickname, unfortunately.
My nickname's Redneck Princess. He's been calling me Princess.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
Sissy calls me, so he started calling me Princess. Cereal for bread. He's like a kid.
All right, Daddy. Well, I love you.
He says I'm immature for
No.
my age. That's what you're saying, right? I'm immature for my age?
You are. Very. You're a spoiled child. You're not married. You ain't got no kids. All you do is ride around, eat, and sleep when you want to. And
Heck, that might be a nice
do what you
life.
want to.
Except for that I worked all day long
You
while
don't
you
have
were
no
over here
responsibilities.
messing around, huh?
You have no responsibilities. That's your problem.
No responsibilities. I have less responsibilities.
Yeah, Haley's gonna bring her stuff and set up. She sells scents and stuff, and she's gonna give some of her money that she makes to the thing. That should be okay, huh?
Yeah.
I told her, come on, I don't see nothing wrong
Yeah,
with it.
Patch Mama's bringing, what, her tumblers or something?
All right, so we got
Hey.
the oil full,
Well,
there,
it's real
transmission
nice to
full,
meet y'all.
primary
My little
full. We
boy's in
ready
the
to
car
go.
and he's crying,
Yep.
so I gotta go.
Bring your half.
Well,
You got
I guess
TK with
we'll
you?
see y'all on Saturday.
Let me go say
All
hey
right.
to TK.
Bye, y'all.
My
Uh,
grandson's out here.
do I need to record
You
this?
probably do.
Well,
What is it?
what I
Well-
told him was if we get to the campground, I said it's first come, first served. So if we get up there in the camping spots that we want or taking, man, Doc's got an idea. You never met Doc. Doc's kind of heavy set guy, short. He's gonna get naked, or we're gonna get down to thongs. We won't get naked. We get our thongs,
Thongs, you
and I'm
hear
gonna
that,
get my
thongs.
shotgun, and I'm gonna chase Doc around the campground,
He ain't gonna
shooting
catch
up in the air every once in a while, and it'll scare everybody off. They're
He
gonna say,
wants to
"Man, we
catch
ain't staying here. We're crazy people."
But see, Doc, he's pretty big feller. He's just gonna say, hell with it. He said, here it is, get it.
Scotty,
I don't condone none of this stuff y'all come up with.
you don't need the shotgun.
Why?
You put on a thong, walk around, they'll leave.
Well, that's what.
You don't need all that extra shit.
That's the whole.
You're
purpose.
underestimating your value.
We're trying to get them to leave.
You-
So.
you-
I'm just offering my services to clear camp spots for these guys that's having to work. They don't come in late. You know, they're gonna need somewhere to camp.
Fuck, man.
That's that one that I took all apart and rebuilt. Put 16 front end on it. Everything on that bike is 16 except for the original motor and transmission. Yeah, we had to put them on it for road rash here.
Is this the one he laid down? He got a nickname?
That's it, right there.
You ought to seen him, Scoot. I got a picture of him somewhere. It's like a skint from one end to the other. He laid it down in the middle of the highway up there in front. He left the store and was trying to show out for some little black girl up there. And he got on it and it got out from under him. He laid her down out in the middle of the highway. And little black girls was flirting with him. I know what happened. Cornbread, you know what happened.
Look at that. It's got a carburetor. What year is this?
05.
Yeah.
06. Well, it's
That's the
06.
last year you could get carburetor.
Right. And it's got the 5-speed on it too.
Yeah, it does.
What kind of motor is that? So 88?
That's the the 088.
That's like Gypsy Jean's motor, huh?
Yeah. What?
He eats his hamburger, big juicy hamburger, and I said, get you a plate, put her in place. I don't need a plate. I said, the plate ain't for you, dude. The plate's to keep the shit off my floor. It's like sheets on a bed.
You know what he does? He goes, yeah,
sheets
take
ain't
your,
for you, they
take
for the
your
next
shoes
person.
off. One thing you don't do is shut up. He said, don't come in here with your shoes on. Upsets my wife. Don't do this. Upsets my wife. Oh, don't do that. Upsets my wife. And then his wife leaves, and every time I do it, he's upset. It's fucking lying. It's
No, I just want my shit clean.
It's because you're It's because you're a fucking a princess, prima donna. So it's all him doing.
I'm a prep.
Whoa, boy. We're gonna have to separate y'all for it, so we know.
Well, he's my illegitimate father. He never paid child support, so I got a resentment toward it because he ain't never paid child support.
I ain't your daddy.
I want my child support. Where's it
Wait,
at?
I know. I
He
realize.
tried to date my mama.
I realize we
Come
look
up here one
alike.
time, my mama was staying here, and he tried to date my mama.
I tried to. Yeah. His mom was getting kind of nice to me.
You better
there.
be careful because she's
We
going
was
to watch this
hanging out.
video. You say something ugly, she may come up here and beat you.
You're the one saying it.
My mama's tough.
We do kind of look alike, but we know he ain't my son because I wouldn't have let my girl give birth to something like this and let
Your
it
arms
live.
is too
I
little.
wouldn't have let it
Your
live.
arms is too little to be my daddy.
That's true. So is my belly.
Yeah.
Now the rally is not going to be here on Scotty's land. Hell, he wouldn't have the facilities for it anyway. We're about, 20 miles away, and it's going to be held in Columbia, Mississippi. and I'll leave you the who to get a hold of if you want to know about it right here. And well, I guess I'm gonna go eat some pigs.